Hey y'all, welcome back to another episode of Real and Raw with Ree. Happy Hump Day. We are on episode 16. So today we have another voice note and I'm going to play it and give my response. So grab a glass of your favorite drink and let's get on into it.
I would like to know how you want the dynamic of your relationship to look. So, for me, for example, I personally don't believe primarily in male and female gender roles. My wife's a workaholic. I want to be a stay-at-home dad or just be at home more. And I believe we should work off of each other's strengths. So, if my wife wants to go out and do work, I'll make sure she's in that environment to where she can thrive. She wants to be out and about and doing stuff. And if I can thrive at home with taking care of my kids and working from home primarily, then that's what I'm gonna do. And I'm still the breadwinner. How do you want your dynamic of the relationship to be? Since we're in a society where we're stuck on our older generation's way of thinking a relationship or marriage should work.
So I definitely agree with you when you said work off each other's strengths. I personally want to be a stay-at-home mom, or just a stay-at-home wife. I love my own money. Don't get me wrong, I love my own money, but a girl is tired of clocking in. But with that, I feel like I would want to be that stay-at-home wife or mom that has her own business. So how I am doing my podcast now, let's just say when my podcast gets up there and it is doing amazing, because I want to get to the point where I'm doing my podcast full time. So yeah, you should do what you love. So I would love to do my podcast full time, focus on writing my stories, because those who don't know, I write erotic stories. I said I was gonna get up here and read some, but I gotta put my little sexy voice on because again, erotic. So I gotta get into that. So yeah, I would love to be a stay-at-home wife, stay-at-home mom. And my husband works, or he has his own business or whatever. But yeah, I would love to just stay at home. I'm tired of clocking in. I am. It's not the fact that I'm tired of working. It's just like getting up every day, clocking in. Lord, what am I trying to say? It's on the tip of my tongue. Answering to somebody, like, I don't like that. I don't, and I can't work for people who I feel like I'm smarter than anyway. So I just no, and it's like people's logic does not no, it no. So me getting up every day doing my podcast, because I feel like if you stay at home, not you, but anybody, if you stay at home, figure out what it is that you want to do. Like, what do you love? What do you have a passion for? And I feel like that's what you need to do. And some people might be like, well, what's the point of that's not really a stay at home mom or stay at home wife. I'm at home. Now let's just use me married as an example. If I was married and my husband was like, you know what, I don't want you to work anymore, um, we would have to sign something, because too many times women stop working and y'all together for years. Now let's just say y'all together and you haven't been working for like 3 years and y'all divorce or he leaves you, whatever. These employers are going to wonder, what have you been doing for the last 3 years? And I refuse to be one of them people trying to explain, like, well, I was a stay-at-home mom and I'm going to have to explain that anyway, because I'm going to have to get back on my feet. But I feel like you need to be saving up that money that he's giving you. But that's why I feel like you should have a business of your own. Be doing something, regardless of if he tells you that he doesn't want you to work, whatever, like, or you don't have to work. Have a business of your own. Have something going for yourself. You don't just want to count on, the dude's income. At least I would. So yeah, I would have to have something going on for myself. Like, that would be the time to figure out your passion, like what you want to do, like I said. But yeah, we would have to sign something where if I'm not working, let's just say we sign something where up until like a year, you have to keep giving me the money that you've been giving me, like covering shit, that you've been covering. Although we're not together, because you told me I didn't have to work, you agreed to sign this. So yeah, now it's on me if I don't find a job within that year. After that, I gotta cover my own shit. It's no, where I feel like, you need to pay more. No, that's what we agreed on. That's what it is. That's why I say sign something. Now, if I find a job within that year, then he doesn't have to pay anymore. But you got to give me some type of breathing room to find me another job. Or, yeah, it does. Now, that's to find me another job. Now, if I am in business for myself, podcast is doing amazing things. Books are doing amazing things. I could give two F's about that, little agreement or whatever, but that is something that I would do personally. Now, some people might feel like we all married, so you shouldn't have to do that. Whatever. Honestly, it depends on your finances, who gets what. Yeah. Because if the dude ain't really got nothing, what can you get? But so yeah, that's what it would be like for me. But I feel like if the man doesn't, as long as the man isn't just sitting at home not doing anything, I feel like if you are a stay-at-home dad, like you're not working at all, I feel like your woman should not have to come home and cook. Like, I mean, she can if she wants to, but it shouldn't be like a everyday thing. Like, you need to be cooking. Or if you don't cook, you need to make sure food is there. You need to make sure laundry is done. The house is clean. She shouldn't have to come home, wash a dish, and you've been at home all day. She shouldn't have to come home, help the kids with their homework, and you've been home all day, sitting on the game doing nothing. Like, no. Now, if she wants to help them and she's like, no, I helped them tonight, I'm pretty sure you had a long day doing laundry, blah, blah, blah. That's on her. But she shouldn't have to come home and do it. And vice versa. Like, if dude has been working all day, you a stay-at-home wife or mom or whatever, he shouldn't have to come home and wash his own clothes, wash the dish. Like, he shouldn't have to come home to a dirty house. I don't believe in that, because it's like, what are you doing all day? Because he's going to get tired of that and she's going to get tired of that. So I feel like it's nothing wrong with a man being a stay-at-home dad or husband or whatever. I don't see anything wrong with it. But like I said, everybody needs to have a side hustle doing something. If you work from home, that is cool. That is great. Like I said, just do something, because it's hard out here. So do something. But I don't see the issue with it. Most people would be like, I'm not taking care of no man, which I don't think that you should. That's why I say he needs to be doing something. Like, he got to hold his weight. You can't just be a stay-at-home dude being a bum. Like, no, we not taking care of no dudes. No, he shouldn't be laying up on your couch playing video games and you come home from work and the house dirty as shit. And vice versa. Like, no, I don't agree with that. But staying at home, I don't see an issue. I would stay at home if I could. Working is ghetto. It is very much ghetto. I love my own money. Like I said before, love it, love it, love it. Podcast full time is the goal. Writing my own erotic stories is the goal. I'm not trying to clock in anywhere. No. I'm not trying to clock in anywhere. Again, I can't work for somebody that I feel like I'm smarter than. So, yeah, I just want to do shit on my own terms, at my own pace. That's what I want to do personally. I do want to hear y'all opinion though. Like, would you be a stay-at-home husband or dad while your woman goes to work? Would you be a stay-at-home wife or mom while your husband or your boyfriend goes to work? I do want to hear from y'all. And have y'all ever been in that situation before? How did it play out? What was the pros and cons with it? Because I know it is some. I know. And how would y'all feel about if you came home and then still had to work? Like, as far as giving your kids a bath, feeding them, doing their homework, cleaning up. Like, how would y'all feel about that? So, yes, I do want to hear from y'all. I'm going to go ahead and wrap this episode up. Thank you guys for tuning into another episode of Real and Raw with Ree. Bye.